Hello everyone, this is Tembo Mika Online Mathematics and I hope you are all doing fine. So, many students lose marks in mathematics paper 1, not because they don't know mathematics, no, but because they don't understand the instructions. And those instructions are the ones that I've listed here: expand, factorize, evaluate, simplify, and solve. So in this video, we are going to quickly explain these instructions so that your answering should tell a marker that you know what you are doing. So without wasting much of your time, we are going to start with the first one, which is expand. So in this type of a question, you'll be given an expression in brackets like the way it is here, and you'll be required to remove these brackets by using the distributive law of multiplication. So like the way it is here, you are going just to do a multiplied by b, a multiplied by c. So you are going to have something like this. So once you have reached this stage, it means you have managed to expand. So don't go further to start doing other things. No, just end here. It means you have managed to expand. That's all. So another example I can give is what if you have been given expressions that are all in brackets. For this one, the other term is outside the brackets, and these terms are inside the brackets, and we have managed to remove the brackets using multiplication. Now, in a scenario whereby you have been given two expressions that are all in brackets, like the way it is here, plus 3. So to remove the brackets, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to do this multiplied by this. How are we going to do that? We are going to say x multiplied by x, it will be x squared, or x multiplied by 3, it will be plus 3x. Then 2 multiplied by x, it will be plus 2x plus 6, 2 multiplied by 3. Then these are like terms. We are going to say x squared plus 5x plus 6. So at this stage, it means you have managed to expand. Just end here and you'll be given a full mark. Yeah, don't even try to start finding the values of x. No, it means you are doing the wrong things. Just end here. It means you have managed to expand. So this is what you do when you are told to expand. You make sure that the expressions is without the brackets. So let us go to the second one, which is factorize. Okay, so in factorize, you are going to be given expressions in expanded form, like the way it is here. So we are going to get the same one as an example. So they will give you expressions that are in expanded form, and they will request for you to add brackets in such a way that they can be multiplied. So for example, the way it is here, we can just say a b plus ac. So they will require you to look for what is common here and put it outside the brackets. So for example, a is common in here, so we are going just to say a open brackets, then b plus c. So it means you have managed to find the answer. So this is the opposite of this one. Yes, factorize, it is the opposite of expand. So in expand, they will give you the question. The question for expanding will be the answer for what? For factorize. And the question for factorize, it will be the answer for expanding. So they work together. No, I mean, it is the opposite of each other. Yes, so for example, even the same one, we can even get this one, the same one, the way it is here. X squared plus 5x plus 6. Then if they have given you such kind of equation and they have said factorize, they are telling you to provide brackets to this expression. So the answer will be this one. So let us try and solve if we are going to find this one as an answer. So this is more like a quadratic equation. This is more like a quadratic equation, but we are not going to solve it as a quadratic equation. See what we are going to do. So we are going to look for two numbers that when we add, they will give us a 5, and when multiplied, they will give us a 6. So we are looking for two numbers that when we multiply, product will give us a 6, and sum will be a 5. And those numbers are what? 2 and 3. So we are going to replace 2 and 3 where there is 5x here. So we are going to say x squared plus 2x plus 3x, then plus a 6. At this point, what we are going to do, we divide this expression into two expressions. So we just put them in brackets like this. Then here, what is common here, it is x. So it will be x, open bracket, x plus 2. Then here, what is common, it is 3. So we are going to say 3, open bracket, we are going to just write x plus a 2. So we'll just get these and put them in brackets. X plus 3, close brackets, then we'll get one of these two. So we'll just get this one. It will be x plus a 2. So it means you have managed to factorize at this point. So you can see that this and this, they are just one and the same thing. So they are opposite to each other. We now move to the next one, to the third one, which is evaluate. Okay, so this is the simplest type of questions because you'll be required to replace letters with numbers. And the good part is that they are going to provide values for those numbers. They will tell you that the value of x is equal to maybe to 2. Then find the answer to this question. So for example, if they say y squared plus a 4, then they will say, given that y is equal to 2, then find this. So this is simple and straightforward because you just substitute where there is y with 2, like this, plus a 4. But here the main issue here, you follow the order of BODMAS. Once you ignore BODMAS, it means you'll be finding something else and you lose marks. So when they say evaluate, don't forget to even indicate here that BODMAS. Yeah, you even include BODMAS here so that when you are solving, you should be remembering that I'm supposed to use BODMAS. So the way it is here, we are going to start with this 2, which is in the brackets. So 2 multiplied by 2, it is 4. It is 4. So 4 plus 4, the final answer will be 8. So this is the simplest question in town because you'll be given the value of x, but the main issue, just follow the order of BODMAS. You'll be given expressions that include brackets, multiplication, and addition. So the issue here is just to follow BODMAS. If you follow BODMAS, it means you are good to go. Okay, so we move to the fourth one, which is simplify. So in this type of equation, this is another simplest in town because in this type of equation, you'll be required to make an expression as simple as possible. Yeah, it involves combining like terms, removing unnecessary brackets, reducing fractions to its lowest term, and do basic operations. So for example, if you have been given an expression like this one, 3x plus 5x minus 2x. So, and they have said simplify this one. They are telling you to make it simple as possible. Yeah, you shorten it. You make it look simple. So the way we can do it, these are like terms. So we can add them. We can add them, then we do minus. So 3x plus 5x, it is 3x plus 5x minus 2x, it will give us a 6. Or if we want, we can do it like this. We can just say x is common. We can just write x, open brackets, then 3 plus 5 minus 2, like this. Then we work out what is here. So 3 plus 5, it is 3 plus 5, it is 8. 8 minus 2, like this. Then x will be outside. Yeah, so 8 minus 2, it will be 6 in brackets x. So you do x times 6, it will be 6x. So you can see that the answer look as simple as possible. So you just make sure that you make the expressions simple as possible. Yeah, you remove the unnecessary brackets, combine like terms, and do basic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, yeah, and addition. We move to another one, which is solve. This is number 5. Number 5, they will tell you to solve. This is also another simplest type of question, because they will just tell you to find the value of x, the value of y, the value of any letter. They will just write they will just include any letter in an expression, and they will tell you to find the value of that letter. So for example, if you have been given an expressions like this one, they will just say x plus 4 is equal to 10. Then they will say find the value of x. So here what we do is we do what we call the additive inverse. So the additive inverse, we are going to do it like this: x plus 4, x plus 4. Then the additive inverse, the way it works, we are going to do minus 4 equals 10. Then we include this minus 4 even here, minus 4. Some people will say x, this 4 will jump the equal sign, and when they jump the equal sign, the sign will change. But in mathematics, we don't like jumping, because if you like jumping, you might fall. How do you fall? Some people, they will say 4 will jump the equal sign and forget to change the positive sign to negative sign. They will forget. As a result, they will find something else. But if you do the additive inverse, you are going to find the correct answer. There is a clear assurance that you will not make a mistake of forgetting to change the sign. So if here it was a minus, here would have said plus, because it is additive inverse. If it's plus, you change it to minus, like the way it is. So it will be x. It will be x. Then 4 minus 4, it is a 0. X is equals to 10 minus 4 will give us a what? A 6. So the value of x is equal to 6. So these are the different instructions that include in questions for you to answer. So you make sure that when they are saying that you should do expand, make sure that your answer shouldn't be in brackets. Then say, when they say factorize, make sure that your expressions should be in brackets. So for this one, you make sure that the other one is outside and the other one is in brackets, and they can be multiplied. Yeah, same to this one. And if they say evaluate, make sure you follow the order. Make sure you follow the order of body mass. This is also simple. When they say simplify, make sure you make an expression as simple as possible by removing unnecessary brackets, adding the like terms, and do the basic operations. When they say solve, this is also simple. You'll be given an expressions to find the value of x, the value of y, but don't like jumping. Yes, because you forget to change the sign. As a result, you find the wrong answer. Thank you.